Hey guys, Joey from Quest J Video Productions here. I actually was getting low on this Private Reserve Naples Blue ink, and there was starting to be some air pockets in there. This is a type of ink that, so I went ahead and ordered this. This is a type of ink that I thought that I would never earn because of its price. It's normally $35, $28 to $35. But I got it on sale for about $19 to $20 on Amazon. This is Pilot Iroshizuku Tsuki-Yo ink, and it's really nice. It's described as the color of a moonlit sky. So we'll go ahead and open her up. Let's see. Oh wow, look at that. Now I know why it's so expensive. Look how fancy that bottle is. It's pretty cool. It says Tsuki-Yo, produced by Pilot. It is made by Pilot, but it's got a little dip in the bottom there so you can get the most out of the ink there. I kind of wish that the ink went all the way down to the bottom, but that's okay. Kind of almost looks like a perfume bottle, really, but it's pretty neat. Anyway, I'm gonna have to use my my train counter here temporarily because of my train counter, because my other notebook is empty. So we'll go ahead and open this up, and that color looks really pretty. I emptied this a little while ago so the ink colors will not mix, and we'll go ahead and see how it does. Alright, looks like I got some on the grip here, so I'll wipe that off. Alright, so let's see. Here we go, y'all. Pilot Iroshizuku Tsuki-Yo. This is it. No turning back. Finally going to be trying this wonderful ink. Here we go. Oh man, that is really nice. And oh yeah, it's kind of like Private Reserve Naples Blue, but with the slightly more greenish tint. I don't know if you can see that very much, but let's see if it bleeds. Nope, not well, maybe a little, not too bad. Anyway. Like I said, this stuff usually retails for about $28 to $35. It's not cheap, and as you can clearly see, it's a very pretty color. It's like I said, a little bit different than the Private Reserve. It's brighter than the New Or's Blue Black. I do want to try some other colors like Kujaku as well at some point, but it's anyway, it looks really nice. Oh yeah. It doesn't feather a lot, really. It's I'd say probably one of the nicest inks that I've used so far. It's, and I waited forever for it in the mail. It took seemingly forever to get here, but it's a 50 milliliter bottle, so it's roughly the same size here, as you can see. But hopefully I'll be able to make the most of it, and hopefully it'll last a while. But I've seen lots of reviews on this ink. Been wanting to try it for a super long time, but my money just hasn't permitted me to do so. But now I've had the chance to, and now I have, so there you have it. Anyway, so far I am a very big fan of this ink. It's the greenish shading that I have seen with this ink isn't really as present as I've seen in some other videos, but I think it has to do with the type of paper you're using. Bristol board paper definitely has more of a greenish type shade. Let's see. Yeah, it's more so just blue. Let's see if it bled though. Yeah, sounds good. It's it doesn't bleed too bad. I think it's good enough for taking notes. Yep. And I think it probably depends on the pen that you use too. I think probably different pens, it'll look different. But anyway. It's very similar to, like I said, to Naples Blue. But I think I might like this a little bit better. Problem is, with the price, being $28 to $35, won't be able to buy it very often. So anyway, in short, very nice ink. It's beautiful. Color. It's great, and I don't know if you can really see it, but there is a little bit of green in there. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna get my Jinhao X750 fountain and evacuate the Private Reserve Naples blue ink out of there, and see how the Tsuki-Yo ink compares in that. So if you could give me just a minute, I'm going to go ahead and try that. One other thing I actually forgot to mention is made in Japan. So we're going to go ahead and I have evacuated the Jinhao X750. So we're going to go ahead and put the Tsuki-Yo. Okay, ooh, pretty. Go ahead and wipe the nib off there. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, it looks nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch to another page, or go to the other side of this page. And we'll try the Tsuki-Yo with this bad boy right here. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Like I said, shading can vary. Yeah, so you can see a little bit of the bluish green in there. More so with this pen than with the Lamy. Definitely. I think I like the Tsuki-Yo in the Jinhao better. It's got more of the genuine Tsuki-Yo color, I think. Oh yeah. That is really pretty. We'll see if there's any bleeding then. No, I mean there's a little bit, but I don't think it's enough that it would, I think it would be good enough to, I think I could probably take notes on either side. Not too sure though. It's a little bit of bleeding. It's not terrible though. Anyways, give that a minute to dry. There's a little bit of feathering with the Jinhao, but I think it's just because it's a cheaper pen. This pen was only about $8, I think. But anyway, yeah, this pen, that's a good marriage right there. Jinhao X750 with the Tsuki-Yo ink. Definitely. There's a little bit of ink right there on the barrel. But definitely a good good marriage there, I think. So, good stuff. And we'll zoom in a little bit and you can see the kind of bluish green I was talking about. And I think that's slightly more pronounced with the I think it's slightly more pronounced with the Jinhao than with the Lamy. Yeah, see, the Lamy looks more blue, and with the Jinhao it's more bluish green. But it doesn't bleed too badly, to be honest. I mean, it bleeds a little bit, but I think to be honest with you, I could still take notes on the other side. Let's see, I'm just writing. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not so bad. Yeah. So you can't even see it. It'd be fine. And Staples has paper that's good for fountain pens. Yeah, it's got that teal shading. It's a little bit more prominent. You can see it bled through the paper a little bit more that time because I was bearing down a little bit harder and writing a little slower, but that's okay. Neat stuff. This ink is, like I said, made in Japan. Which in turn means great quality This Jinhao pen is made in China. I did an unboxing of it a while back, and I was having some problems with it clogging up. But I don't think it was so much the pen as it was the ink I was using. This Private Reserve ink here was had the air. I think I was getting air pockets in it, and anyway, I think that's why. Because ever since I put the Noodler's ink in there and now the Tsuki-Yo, the pen has actually been behaving itself. So I'm wondering if maybe I should try, since now I have this Pilot Metropolitan, if I should go ahead and try Tsuki-Yo in that. In fact, you know, I think I might as well go ahead and do that. Okay. Let's see. I'll clean the nib off. Alright, go ahead and clean it off. Now, one thing to keep in mind is, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I think it's fitting because Pilot pens are, they run, you know, since it matches. The Iroshizuku is made by Pilot, and this pen is made by Pilot, so, one thing to keep in mind is that the, oh wow. The Japanese nibs do run on the finer side. This is a medium, and as you can see, it writes very, very fine. I mean, it writes like a fine or an extra fine. It's really, really, it's a really thin line. But it's, this is a Metropolitan. And I'm not used to a really fine or a finer point like that, so my handwriting's kind of awkward. But anyway, I guess I better cap this before it dries out. Okay. But yeah, I have been having problems with this pen clogging up for some reason, but I'm wondering if it's because I'm not used to the converter, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but anyway, yeah, see, it's drying up a little bit there. You see, it's skipping real bad. I don't know. I think the nib might be bad or something. I don't know. So far, as far as the Tsuki-Yo ink is concerned, I really like it with the Jinhao. Anyway, yeah, I give Pilot's Iroshizuku Tsuki-Yo ink 5 stars, hands down. And it really didn't bleed as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a mess, but it did pretty good. Anyway, so there you go. That's my review of Pilot's Iroshizuku Tsuki-Yo, made in Japan. Get yours today. And I plan to try other colors, maybe Kujaku and Shinkai, which is the deep sea. But we'll see. Anyway, take care everybody. Over and out.